Welcome to a brand new feature on the Gotmark76 channel, Tuesday Night Warfare.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 235 pounds, Randy Macho Man, the Savage.
And what we're going to do here on Tuesday Night Warfare is take a match, another dream match, another what-if scenario that the 2K21 season of the Gotmark76 YouTube channel is, and bring you a match that didn't make it to the pay-per-view. That doesn't mean that the quality of the match is bad, as of course we have the Macho Man Randy Savage, multiple-time World Wrestling Federation and WCW World Heavyweight Champion. And he will have his work cut out for him tonight. But these are matches that did not make my pay-per-view card. And we are going to do a weekly segment for the rest of the year. Every Tuesday night, I will present to you one match that did not make the pay-per-view cut.
And his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 270 pounds, one half of the...
As Nikita Koloff, the US Heavyweight Champion, makes his way to the ring. This is Nikita Koloff, 1987, taking on the Macho Man Randy Savage, 1987. And just another what-if fantasy warfare match. A match deserving to be on pay-per-view. But I have lots of matches. I have 35 that I've counted so far. I need to add more if I want to do one a week. But this is going to give me a chance to have some of those what-if matches weekly. And then, of course, a pay-per-view once a month. Of course, our next big pay-per-view event, Clash of the Champions, that's coming your way here on the Gotmark76 YouTube channel on March 22nd. As Savage with the early advantage here over Nikita Koloff. So, in 1987, Nikita Koloff, of course, the US Heavyweight Champion. In the first 3 months of 87, the Macho Man Randy Savage was the Inter-Continental Champion. Of course, in the fall of 1986, he took out Ricky Steamboat. And that led to their big WrestleMania 3 match, which of course some call the greatest WrestleMania match of all time. And I'd be hard-pressed to find one that's much better. Obviously, we all have our sentimental favorites, but that Steamboat and Savage match kind of set the par for what a WrestleMania match could be, as the Macho Man with a sleeper hold on Nikita Koloff. Nikita Koloff 0-1 in Gotmark76 Fantasy Warfare. He lost to Hulk Hogan back at the Royal Rumble. He's looking to get back on the winning track. Goes for the cover. Savage is down 1 and a kick out at 1 by the Macho Man. So at this time, Nikita Koloff is playing part of the face. The Macho Man would be the heel. And both of these men, the champions, the secondary champions of their respective promotions. Of course, the Macho Man, the Inter-Continental Champion, and Nikita Koloff, the US Heavyweight Champion, over in the National Wrestling Alliance. I always thought these two, look, professional wrestlers in the 80s had that muscle build, and both of these men definitely took care of their bodies. And I always thought that the Macho Man versus Nikita would have been an interesting matchup, to say the least. Nikita was known for his brute strength, but he could also go, as long as he was in the ring with the right opponent. Obviously, his matches with Ric Flair were classics. He had several great matches with Barry Windham over that U.S. title. Magnum TA, of course, in 1986, the best of 7 series. And Nikita could go. Nikita could go 20, 25 minutes and have a really good match. And of course, the same could be said for the Macho Man Randy Savage. He was one of my favorites in the World Wrestling Federation. As I told y'all before, I always cheered the bad guys. Of course, it was hard not to at least respect the Macho Man, having the lovely Miss Elizabeth at ringside every time he came out. He often used Miss Elizabeth to protect him. Whenever the babyface would get the advantage, he would shove Elizabeth right in front of him. As Nikita back in control. This match is for Nikita's US Heavyweight Championship. Macho Man's Intercontinental title not on the line here tonight. But again, we have a huge pay-per-view event, Clash of the Champions, as Nikita goes for the cover kick out at 1 by Savage. Clash of the Champions comes your way March 22nd here on the Gotmark76 YouTube channel. A huge main event has been signed. A 6-man tag team ladder match as the Dangerous Alliance of Ravishing Rick Rude, Beautiful Bobby Eaton, and Stunning Steve take on the 4 Horsemen of Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, and Barry Windham. And of course, the common denominator would be the Enforcer, Arn Anderson. Well, his contract will be up for grabs during this ladder match, our big main event at Clash of the Champions Fantasy Warfare. Other matches have been signed. The Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, will defend the 1988 NWA World Tag Team Championship against 1992 WCW World Tag Team Champions Dr. Death Steve Williams and Terry Bam Bam Gordy, as Nikita, with a Gorilla Press Slam, has Savage down, goes for the cover. Referee counts 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Savage. Also signed for the Clash of the Champions will be the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, as he takes on 1988 Sting. So the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, towards the tail end of his career, as Nikita sets up Savage for the Russian sickle. Could he hit it? And he does! And down goes Savage, and I think Nikita's going to retain the U.S. title. Drags Savage to the middle of the ring. Referee counts 1, 2, and no, kick out at 2! Savage kicks out, barely, but kicks out at 2. And what does Nikita have to do to retain the U.S. Heavyweight title? Nikita sets him up, a Savage with a comeback, throws Nikita into the ropes, and a big elbow takes down Nikita, but Nikita right back to his feet, Nightmare Takeover takes down Savage. Knee to the back, and Nikita back in control. Savage now coming back with a Snapmare Takeover. Randy Savage was a dangerous man heading into WrestleMania 3. Of course, he took out Ricky Steamboat in the fall of '86, ramming the Timekeeper's belt into the throat of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And I'll tell you what, as a kid, being 9 years old at the time, I felt, wow, you know, I keep remembering Vince McMahon saying that Steamboat swallowed his tongue. And just the facials of Ricky Steamboat as he was, well, falling off the stretcher, a backbreaker by Savage. And the pain that Steamboat looked like he was in, I made sure, as a kid, I never swallowed my tongue. As Savage fires away with a series of left hands on the face of Nikita Koloff. And now Savage climbing the top rope. Could it be the elbow drop off the top? He's lining up Nikita. He has it lined up. He leaps and nails the elbow drop off the top rope. Savage hooks it like 1, 2, and 3. And the Macho Man Randy Savage has won the 1987 US Heavyweight Championship from Nikita Koloff. And Nikita Koloff falls to 0-2 here in Fantasy Warfare. But can you call this an upset? I think not. The Macho Man Randy Savage, a multi-time former World Heavyweight Champion, a title that Nikita never was able to win. But your winner in our debut episode of Tuesday Night Warfare,
Randy Macho Man the Savage.
Fans, we will be back next week with another Tuesday Night Warfare. Tune in as we'll see the Nasty Boys, Brian Knobbs and Jerry Saggs, take on the Midnight Express of Beautiful Bobby and Stan Lane. Until then, I'm Gotmark76, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.